So anyway, like I was saying, I got cut off there. But this is the way that they're able to enlist so many different agencies, so many different people, practitioners to participate in this, because you're in the database, and you're in the database anywhere you go by your name. And when they see who you are, I don't know if any of you have had this experience. You go into a hospital or you go into a doctor's office, and everyone's treating you kind of respectfully, to the best of your ability. And then as soon as they put your name, your social security number in, it's almost like they know you. The whole attitude changes. And they start following the script. So the ideal of you being able to go into a place and get help is going to be pretty slim to none. So in my situation, the fact that I'm being raped, I'm being drugged, and I'm going in and trying to get assistance with this, I'm going to get that pushback because they don't want me to get help. They are part of the program. So they've been told how to operate and how to behave. So when I go in trying to get, evidence, I try to go in and get answers, I'm asking questions about my body, things of that nature. I'm not going to get those things answered because they've been instructed not to answer those questions. They've been instructed not to give me any type of direction on how I can really go and get healed. They're not going to try to heal you. And recently, it was back in April and May, I went in and tried to get assistance with the SANE exam. That's the actual rape kit. And I started getting pushback from the nurses there, telling me that, that they have to have several nurses in the office while they're doing the exam, which is false. And they're going to start using the same nurses, these same two people. And that's the reason why they want to give you the same people over and over and over again, is because these are the people who have been listed to be a part of this program, to be a part of this abuse and this attack. They can't enlist everybody, because not everybody's going to fall for the shit, because it's illegal as fuck. So they enlist these people who've decided to sign up. And typically these are people who are married to a Freemason, or someone that's got a drug issue or a drug problem. They don't want to be found out, or they're hanging on by an edge because they've already committed some sort of a fraudulent act. There's all kinds of different reasons why people are able to be blackmailed into doing this if they don't volunteer. So the two nurses that want to be involved in doing my exam from that point on, are obviously nurses who are going to be hindering the process of my being able to get real justice, and that product and that evidence truly being done properly so that I can get justice. So this is the reason why you can go to all these different places, different states, different cities, and have people treating you the same way when you're being gangstalked, because they're following your name. Your name is the paper trail. They're following your name and your ID and your credentials. So you've literally been marked, and you're being patrolled by citizens who think, they're all patriotic. And then you also have, police officers, FBI, and all these other people involved watching you. And some of them think they're doing it for legal reasons. But what they're really doing is keeping tabs on you so that you can be abused. That's what's happening to me. They're keeping tabs on me so that I can be abused. They also make it easy for you if you're staying at a hotel for a police officer to show up and say, oh, she's on a terrorist list. We need to go in her room and do X, Y, and Z. So then they're allowed to go in your room unlawfully. They're just giving your keys, and they can go in your room and do whatever they're going to be doing, setting you up essentially so that you can be violated. Or go to your neighbors and say, oh, she's on the list. We need you to watch her because she might do this, this, and this. So that's why you end up all of a sudden, boom, your neighbor's watching you like a hawk. And reporting to them where your whereabouts and where you were and when you left, and have no idea that they're making it easy for these police officers to actually track you so that you can be raped and violated. And that's how you're being used, like you've been put into a regular prostitution ring. Because you got people literally monitoring everything that you do, every move that you make, everything that you have going on. They're watching and monitoring it. And they have access to you through technology. This technology that we have everywhere that everything that they have that you can watch somebody with is being used. And now they have an application where they can actually watch you in live stream on EMF broadcasting on their cell phone or on any type of streaming device. This is how they're able to track your movements and track you from wherever you are and wherever you go. And this is how they are doing it in such a mass production. They're using the state's money. So the reason why I feel like it's important for you to know this, whether you're being gang stalked or not, is because you have the potential of being gang stalked. Because it doesn't take anything, apparently, to be placed on the watch list. And then once you're there, now you're becoming a victim of this $1 billion a year sick program called sex trafficking.